Hello and welcome to this week's news bulletin from the Christian Institute. The BBC is reportedly thinking about getting rid of the Bible from one of its longest-running radio shows. Desert Island Discs, presented by Kirsty Young, asks guests to imagine they're about to be cast away on a deserted island. They are asked to choose 8 pieces of music, a book and a luxury item that they would take with them. Guests have always been given the Bible and the complete works of Shakespeare by default. But according to one source within the broadcaster, producers are thinking of cutting the Bible adrift. The story has been reported in the Independent newspaper, but the BBC officially denied they were considering such a move. Alan Massey, writing in the Daily Telegraph, said, "The Bible is at the heart of our national culture, just as Shakespeare is, perhaps even more so." 2 preachers in America have been found not guilty of unlawful protest after they were arrested for reading aloud from the Bible outside a government building. Police said the men needed a permit to read the scriptures out loud outside a car registration centre in California. They were put on trial, but a judge found the men not guilty. A civil lawsuit against the police is now being considered. Staying in America, a wedding venue in Iowa is facing legal action because it would not host a gay wedding. The venue's owners say it's their religious belief that marriage is between a man and a woman. But a gay couple has filed a complaint with the Iowa Human Rights Commission, claiming the owners have broken the law. Meanwhile, in Oregon, a Christian bakery is being investigated because it declined to make a wedding cake for a lesbian couple. The bakery owners, Aaron and Melissa Klein, say they are trying to protect their religious conscience. They are under investigation by state officials and have received death threats since the incident. The Free Church of Scotland has called for a right of conscience to be written into the bill on same-sex marriage, like it is on other controversial issues like abortion. The Church says the right of conscience should apply more broadly than just marriage celebrants and include other people like teachers. No one should be forced to act against their sincerely held beliefs, the Church says. So far, the Scottish Government is refusing to offer new protections for people like teachers, saying the current law is good enough. 3 separate stories have hit the headlines this week of babies who have survived despite being born at 23 weeks. A growing number of premature babies are surviving, prompting calls to lower the legal abortion limit currently set at 24 weeks in England and Wales. Baby Daisy weighed just £1 1 ounce when she was born at 23 weeks, and her mother Kim has spoken of her joy after having suffered 6 miscarriages. Baby Esme Poulsen was given just 1% chance of survival by doctors when mum Kirsty Bassett's waters broke at 19 weeks, but she is doing well. And baby Lucas Giorgio weighed just £1 8 ounce when he was born. His hands were so tiny he could barely hold his mother's little finger. Doctors gave him a mere 1 in 4 chance of survival, but little Lucas is said to be thriving. And finally, you may remember on last week's bulletin, British athlete Christine Ohoruogu told us about the importance of her Christian faith ahead of competing in this year's World Athletics Championships. Well, the former world and Olympic 400-metre champion, who has faced many ups and downs in her athletic career, has had reason to celebrate again this week after winning the gold medal at the Moscow Games. Christine won by the narrowest of margins to reclaim the 400-metre title she first won 6 years ago. This was Christine's reaction after the victory.
Oh, I just thank God, hallelujah, I'm just so grateful. I really can't believe that I've done that. I just feel like I feel like I'm in a dream. I really can't believe it. This is exactly what I've been working on my season for. So I just thank God that everything came together today. It was so tight on the line, and thank you to everyone who's been at home wishing me well, praying for me, and just helping me get through these last couple of days, because it has been really tough.
Well, that's all for this week. For more information and regular updates on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.